Hello, happy Monday, yay! All right, welcome. My name is Matha Fox. I am excited to be here. I have a special guest. So I'm a life coach and I love helping people improve their financial health. So that's why I like talking about Canada jobs. That's why I like talking about income, earning ideas, but most of all, I just want to empower people so that they can live their best life. So my guest, she should be coming here anytime. So let's put the questions in the comments. And in the meantime, I also have frequently asked questions. So as soon as she comes, we will start right away. So let me see here. I know I am. Oh, right on time. Woohoo! Okay, so I mainly focus on Canada jobs, requirements, everything. But when it comes to other immigration matters, like how can I come to Canada? Are there other pathways to come to Canada? Yes, there's plenty of pathways. So me, I focus on the employment. So that's why I wanted to bring somebody who is well versed in other immigration pathways. So anyways, I will just wait for her to come in. So what I'll do right now, while I'm waiting, hello, who do I have? So while I'm waiting for my guest, I'm gonna put in the comments and answer some of the questions. So hopefully my guest will be here soon. I tried to call her like 30 minutes ago. She hasn't responded. Hey, Dudu, how are you? So let's put the questions in the comments so that when she comes, she can respond to them. So like I was saying, I normally talk about jobs, but I've been getting lots of questions about other avenues and I'm not well versed in that. That's why I'm bringing somebody. So let's put our questions here. Come family, come. Yes, thank you, dude. Let's bring people. And Mamta says, congratulations. Thank you. Hey, dear. Okay, how are you? Mamtaz, I'm doing very well actually for a Monday. I'm excited because this topic is one of my favorites because it's about helping people with information on how they can also come to Canada. Thank you, thank you. Let's invite our friends. So in the meantime, I'll just put some of the questions I receive also. Okay. Feel free to jot down your questions too. Control C. Okay. So check the comments. I'm gonna put something. All right, let's get this ball rolling. Hello. I've got Dr. Lina Mba. Hello, Dr. Lina. She's here. So guys, put the questions. I'm going to try to bring her in. Sometimes I have technical issues bringing people in, but I'm going to give it a try. Let's give Dr. Lina some love and thank her for coming to our platform. Okay, let me see. So Dr. Lina Mba, let me... So, okay. So it's adding. Please don't let me down today, please. So it's telling me it's adding you. Yeah. Usually it refuses. So excited.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, my sister. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
You are
I'm quite
welcome.
honored.
Oh, you are welcome. Oh my God, you can. Okay, I can't wipe the smile off my face. That's how excited I am because I was thinking, oh, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, but I'm thankful.
Yeah, no,
Anyway,
I was rushing, of course, like trying to get everything because I didn't want to cancel, right? I'm that kind of person, like when I commit to something, I commit 100%. So a lot of, family issues and trying to get the children ready and stuff like that. So I,
okay.
yeah, so I was rushing and then, rush back home. And yeah, so I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Because last time I had another guest, I couldn't bring them on camera because of technical issues. So
Oh,
I was worried it might happen again. That's why I was so excited. Anyways, come on, guys, let's give our Dr. Lena some love. You see how busy her morning was, but she does not break promises. She promised and she's here. So thank you.
you're
That
welcome.
means let me just double check so that I don't miss people's questions. But in the meantime, um, tell us a little bit about you. Like, what made you go on this journey of helping people migrate to Canada?
Yeah, so I came to Canada as an international student and I graduated and in the process of getting my own PR, that's permanent residency, I encountered some challenges. So that made me do a lot of research into immigration, the laws and all that in a quest to help not just myself, but my friends. So we were on this journey. And at that time, I was working in oil and gas. And a lot of my friends were like, Lena, you're so good at this thing. Like, you're even better than my lawyer. Like,
Wow.
even better than my lawyer. Like, you should do this, right? So I was like, oh, it was not something that I thought I would be doing. Yeah, I love traveling, obviously, but being an immigration consultant wasn't something that I thought I'm gonna be doing. But it's just life brought me here, and when everyone around me, like, they're like, "You're so good at this thing, like you can be helping people." Like, of course, in the past, I've done charity work. I've even, volunteered to bring refugees in, when I was still a student. So but I never thought about helping people in this capacity, right?
Mhm.
Um, so after a while, being in oil and gas and getting older, I was like, yeah, I want something that would also allow me flexibility to, raise family. And because when I was in oil and gas, I used to travel to remote area, right, away from home,
Okay.
away from everyone. I was like, oh, okay, I I have that potential, yeah, in this industry, and I was like, okay, I would start something a little while slowly, drifting away from oil and gas and building this. Yeah, I've encountered a lot of ups and downs, but I'm still standing. I've been doing immigration for over 10 years. I went back to school. I studied immigration policies at UBC, that's University of British Columbia, took the licensing exam and then got my license and started practicing. Before I went fully independent, I worked for an immigration firm in Edmonton. It's one of the top firm. And even at that time, I didn't even have my license yet, but they made me a lead consultant
Wow.
because I was just so good at, I had that knowledge, right? And I remember my employer then telling me that, if I stay with them for a long time, that he's going to reward me, promote me more, offer me packages and all that. I would have stayed, but like I said, I need that flexibility at this point of my life, to work my own schedule, work my own hours, and yeah.
That's a very empowering story. So
Thank
the
you, my
certificate,
sister.
yes. So the certification process, how long did it take? So guys, the reason
Yeah.
why I'm asking these questions is because I want to show her credibility that she is the right person to help you with your immigration needs to come to Canada. So yeah, you can go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. It took over a year. It took over
Okay.
a year. So, but right now, I think it's a little bit longer because when I got it, it wasn't this complicated. But right now, I heard they put in so much more courses for you to do, and they make it very difficult
Oh,
for you to get the license. Yeah.
oh, okay. So Dudu says, welcome, Doc. Somebody's greeting you.
Hi,
And
Dudu.
and Juliet says, did I miss something? No, you haven't. She was just introducing herself. And then Bridget is also watching. Thank you so much, guys. Please let's share this because I get a lot of inboxes asking about this. Me, my niche is employment. So the other things they ask me, I don't have time to really research. So I thought, why not bring an expert who will help them?
Okay.
So, yeah, so do I have any questions here? So the main question I hear is when I come to Canada for a job, can I bring my family with me?
Yes, you can, but a lot of people would advise you to travel first, and that's because um no, first of all, traveling alone, when you travel alone, you're traveling lighter, okay?
Mhm.
And when you come with family, there's just much more expenses on you.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, you're gonna have much more expenses. Then, if you look at the immigration side of things, the visa officer might say, okay, this guy is not gonna go back. So they
Oh,
want you to have some sort of family ties to kind of ensure that at the end of your employment, you're going to go back to your home country.
wow.
Yes.
But if you're coming for 5 years, they expect you to be away from your family, or
Is
when you come,
no, they
you can
want
actually start bringing them after you arrive.
usually it's best for you to come when you come in, you can now file to bring them in.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. Okay. So guys, I don't see any questions. Sometimes I don't see questions because my phone is
Mm,
limited.
I don't see
Um,
any questions here. Just hello, hello, hi, hi.
okay, perfect. And then,
Mhm.
okay, so this is while I'm waiting for them, let me just bring some of the questions I get.
Yes, please.
Um, okay, what are the different immigration programs available for Africans?
There are over 500 immigration programs. Um,
Wow,
yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't.
But they, but with Africans, you have to see what works, right?
Okay.
What the most common pathways will be study visa, visit visa, work visa, um, and then the PR. For PR, we have the express entry. If you're outside Canada, you want to consider federal skilled worker or federal skilled trade. And then if you're inside Canada, you're looking at Canadian Experience class. Um, Now, to decide which one is best for you is something a consultant would have to assess your profile and see what potentials you might have. Okay,
Okay.
so yes, so but there, like right now, the one that I'm doing in terms of permanent residence is the caregiver pathway. So that is for people who are caregivers. So maybe you do caregiving for children, whether you're a nanny or you're working in a daycare, or you do caregiving for elderly or the sick or the disabled. So you're like a personal support worker. So that program is scheduled to open soon. Right now in our group, We're helping people prep their documents. That's people that want to apply by themselves. So we're helping them go through the documents that they need to put together. We're helping them with the immigration forms because, the immigration forms are quite technical. And we're just helping them prep them so that when the portal opens, when the application portal opens, then they can submit the application. Because the last time the portal opened, it's closed within 3 hours because
Whoa.
they reached the maximum capacity within 3 hours. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Juliet says, how do we consult with her? So, Juliet, she's on Facebook. You can contact her after this, and then she can guide you. So that's Dr. Lena. Yeah, you will
But
see her on there.
yeah, I don't know if they can see my I don't know if they can see my Facebook, but they can. Though I'm not really a Facebook person, but
Okay.
yeah, my contact is there. They can go on my page.
So is it okay after the live if I can put your telephone, your WhatsApp number there? Is that okay?
I'll give you the general inquiries because my consultation is not free, but they
Okay.
can reach the general inquiry WhatsApp line. I will send that to you. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And Dudu is asking, is a car considered as a family tie?
No,
Okay.
because
So what?
family time means a family member, like your wife, your children. That's considered family tie.
Okay. So do no, a car is not considered as a family tie. Do we have any more questions here? I've got lots of them here. So, well, these are the questions they have been asking me. So maybe that's okay if people don't have many questions.
Yeah,
So,
we can just go through your questions.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, how long does it take to process an immigration application?
Now it depends. Like that is a very vague question because every immigration application is different. So it depends. If you're looking at the study visa, you're looking at about 4 months. Visitors visa about 6 months. And again, it depends on what country where you are applying for. Some
Okay.
countries, like in Europe, a lot of them are visa free. So the processing time is not going to take that long because the average person in Europe that has a passport can travel to Canada without visa. Now, and
Okay.
they are not looking to relocate to Canada. Their interest in traveling to Canada is low compared to people in Africa.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so of course, it only makes sense that Africans might experience, especially countries that are not like South Africa or those Botswana, like those countries are not looking to go to Canada like the way us in West Africa, like people in West Africa want to come. So, of course, those type
Okay.
of countries they would have a lower processing time compared to places of high volumes like India, Nigeria, Ghana, and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. And last time I was checking last week, there was an express entry opened. Can you talk more about that? And also, what are the chances? How can somebody increase their chances of getting this?
All right. So for express entry itself is not a PR application. It's just a platform to filter people. Okay. Um, with the express entry, you have the federal skilled worker, you have the federal skilled trade, and you have the provincial nomination. You have the Canadian experience class, which is for people that are in Canada and people that have over 1 year Canadian work experience. Of course,
Oh,
not all jobs, yeah, not all jobs would qualify. So they have a classification for the types of jobs that will qualify. Usually jobs that require some sort of education
Oh,
would allow you qualify. Now, if you're outside the country, chances are you are gonna do federal skilled work. So that's federal skilled worker class rather. With the federal skilled worker class, you need to have over 1 year of skilled work experience in a full-time job. You need to pass your language test because the language test requirement is quite high. So either you're doing IELTS General or CELPIP General, and if you're French, you're doing TEF. That's the name of their own exam. So
okay.
you need, you sometimes you're gonna hear people talk about age. Uh, there's no minimum age or maximum age or whatever. However, between 30, 18 to 30, you can qualify for a good amount of points for
Okay.
age. So it's now
Oh,
like a point-based system where they are evaluating you based on your level of education, based on your age, based on your years of skilled work experience, based on ties to Canada. If you have some sort of family or relatives in Canada, you get some points as well. Um,
oh,
other ties to other ties to Canada. Maybe you studied in Canada, you worked in Canada. So they have it's a point-based system, and based on your number of points. So when they do like an express entry draw, they're gonna put the minimum points. So if you meet the minimum points for that draw, you're gonna get a letter which is called invitation to apply. So it's at that moment you are now invited to apply for your permanent residence. That is now when you apply for permanent residence. So express entry is just that platform to
okay.
assign points, to formulate that point-based system where Canada can now draw out the people that they want, people that meet the points that they desire, and then they send that invitation to apply letter, and then you now apply for your permanent residency.
Okay. So can somebody do it that on their own, or they need you to help them?
It depends if they're familiar with visa, if they've done visa application before, they've done something similar, they can do it on their own. But if they don't have that technical know-how, then they might have to get a consultant, to help them.
All right. Thank you for answering this perfectly because up to now, I had so much confusion about the express entry. I had no idea what it was exactly. As much as I tried to understand, I couldn't understand. I have knowledge, Masawi. She says, does she assist artisans find work?
Right now, I don't, I don't do, I don't do too much of job hunting, just because it's just too much. It's just too much. It's very time consuming. Um, I don't mind helping, forwarding resume here or there. Another thing is the certifications. Sometimes certifications back home might not meet the same standard here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that can also be like a source of barrier um, when helping people find work. So the most I can do is just maybe send resumes to one or two employers in my network, but I don't want
Oh,
that. Yeah, I really don't like that pressure of, oh, this employer did not call me that and that, because that's not my job. I'm not a recruiter. I'm a consultant,
okay.
right? Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you and me, we can work together on that because I like the recruiting part.
Okay. Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
do the recruiting. Okay. Okay.
yeah, I've
Yeah,
got a
we can.
recruitment agency. I have a recruitment agency, but the challenge is finding the contracts. So I've
Okay.
resorted to finding job links and giving people, but then the rest they have to do it on their own.
Okay. So recruiting inside Canada, or you're recruiting, like, is your agency inside Canada or your agency is outside Canada?
No, the agency is based in Canada, but I started it mainly to help people who are outside Canada. I can recruit internationally and locally, but I focus more on the outside because I want to help
Which is
to
fair.
bring
Yeah.
people here. Yes.
Yeah, we can work together because another thing, some of the issues with the employers is they don't want to give their information to third parties that they don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, like this past few weeks, I've been hunting, looking for employers for my clients and also people in my group, the caregiving group, right? And part of the issues that I see or I hear is that information because they don't want a situation. And I do this immigration, I see a lot. I've seen a lot of fake job offers, fake LMIAs. And I
Oh,
was now thinking, I was like, I understand where these employers are coming from because you give someone a document, nobody wants their information. It's just like you have your agency registered in Canada, and it's not easy to get a recruitment agency registered in Canada because you have to do a lot more documentation. You have to have like a $25,000 bond or stuff, something like that. So you've worked and you've built all that.
oh yeah,
And
I have.
now you have your documents, you have those confidential documents, and somebody back in Africa, because you try to help that person go and duplicate it and go and hold
Oh,
up. Yeah, that's so it's now a challenge because it's not like before where um not many people are interested in Canada.
yeah, yeah,
Now a lot more people, or not just in Africa, in India, everywhere, all over the
everywhere.
world. Yes. Uh-huh. So what they are looking for is that protection. So if you're in recruitment, you know how you can do it where maybe your contract is with the employer, but now you are kind of like the middleman where your contract now is with those people back home so that that employer information is protected
Oh, okay.
and you can be the one you can be the one giving the job offers. But of course, your job offer is based on your contract um, with
Okay.
the other employer. So we can work out something in that aspect because people are willing to help. People are
Yeah.
willing to give the job. For example, even welders, there there are companies in Fort McMurray that wouldn't mind helping you with LMIA for welders,
Oh, okay.
but they just need their information to be secured and protected.
All right, that's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've just hit that barrier where by I did all the paperwork, the 25,000 bond and everything, and now finding the client, like the contract with the employer, that's the challenging part. I know one day I'm gonna get it,
You will.
so I thought I would do this for free. At least if I help enough people, you know what, God might open the door for me, and boom, I've got a contract with the company.
Don't worry about that. See, um, of course, things are there's a lot going on right now with immigration, and this is more of a political issue that,
Okay.
yeah, I don't want to go into details. But even yesterday, someone sent me a refusal letter. Um, I know him because he does shipping from back home for me, so I use his services a lot. So he applied for a family member to come and work for him as a in the with for the shipping business, but she was refused. So I told him usually they don't even refuse this, but I know a
Okay.
lot is going on in the political sphere, right? And there's a
Oh,
lot of heat on immigration.
yeah.
There's a lot of heat right now in yeah, with immigration. There's a lot of heat
Oh,
because
sorry.
uh,
You're saying hate or heat?
heat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Heat,
Okay, that's
Heat.
better than the
So
other
there's
one I was thinking.
yeah, no. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire. So we don't get censored. No, there's a lot of fire right now. Um, because there's a lot going on.
I
But
understand.
I understand. Recruitment is something that most most companies they like because that payroll and all those headache they don't
Yes.
have to deal with it.
All right.
So
Okay.
it's a matter of maybe outsourcing to companies in Fort McMurray. Don't just limit yourself to companies in your local area. So
Okay.
those remote areas, Saskatchewan,
Okay.
Fort McMurray, you're gonna see more potential there because most of the clients in the city they already have their own folks doing things already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, before we go any further, Juliet, I think you have answered the question already, but with
Yeah.
another job title. Just want to know if you can recruit. Just quick, quickly tell
If
her
you
if you
can
can
recruit
recruit.
others,
Just
that is you. You're the recruiter. Yeah.
oh, okay.
But
I thought she was
yeah.
directing to you. Okay, perfect.
No, I don't recruit welders because I'm not a recruiter. But
Oh, okay. So, guys, the thing is, I'm the recruiter one. She is the immigration consultant. With
yeah,
other pathways to come. So, oh, do you recruit
yeah.
footballer?
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
recruit anyone. I don't recruit
Okay.
anyone.
All right.
Yeah.
So, guys, so for now, let's ask a questions about the
Because I
other
have to
immigration
run.
procedures.
Sadly, I have to run.
Your turn.
I have a, yeah, I have to jump on another meeting very soon. So
Okay.
I'll
So
just
we'll make
take
this.
one more question.
Okay. All right. So let me. Do we have any questions here? No recruitment questions because that's my area. We can talk about this another time. She's rushing to go somewhere. So the last question is, let me see which one I want to do the last one because I still had more. Um, can I study in Canada while my immigration application is being processed?
Yes, you can, but it depends on what immigration application is being processed.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused too with that because isn't it for you to come here, you can't be a student unless your immigration papers are processed, right? Or no?
I need to understand what they mean by what immigration paper is being processed. Is it refugee? Is it a PR? But you can still be a you can still be a temporary resident studying and working or working while your permanent residence is
Okay.
being processed.
All right, I see. Anyways, thank you so much. So,
Thank
guys, I
you.
will put a general WhatsApp number so that you can ask general questions. She does not do
Yes.
free consultations, but I'll post her number. So,
Let
just
me
I just
put
want to
that.
say, oh, sorry, go ahead. Any last words you want to say before you go?
Just one sec. I'm trying to put the general number
Okay,
okay,
perfect.
so that
Saves
you
me.
can maybe pin the comment. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're looking to travel, migrate, or or do something similar, don't give up. I mean, it's not gonna be easy, right?
Yeah.
To uh, to relocate. It's just not as easy as it used to be. But never give up on your dream, if that's your dream anyway. Some people come here and they go back because it's not what it seems to be. But if that's where you feel God is calling you to,
Yes.
then never give up. Pray about it and keep pushing. Yeah.
Well said. Like I can't add anything to that. But Dr. Lina, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for
Kept your
having me. I really
promise and you
appreciate.
came. Okay,
All
so guys,
right.
that's the number here. Message here. Okay, guys. So it's just gonna be me. I'm back. Okay. So Juliet says I'm asking the recruiter. Okay. Okay, so Juliet, how I work is as an employment agency in Canada, I need to find employers who are hiring outside. Once I find job vacancies that are hiring from outside, then I apply with the company and say, I want to work with you and to help you find employees. So at this moment, our recruitment agency, we don't have any contract yet. So while I'm waiting for contracts, I'm offering this free service where when I find any jobs available in Canada, I come and do a live and then people can request for the application information. So far, I haven't gotten any jobs for welder. The ones I shared, I think that was a week ago or so, construction work. That's the closest I can get to that. But as soon as I find any jobs, any companies hiring outside Canada, I'll be happy to just come and let you know, guys. Okay, so Juliet sends me a heart. I receive, thank you. And then, do you recruit? Well, sorry, there was the footballer one. No, that's not my area. Like I haven't seen any uh, organizations looking for for footballers, for soccer players. So no, I haven't done that. So the answer is no for now. But you never know, in the future things might change. All right. So guys, thank you so much. I will stay for a little bit waiting for questions and then I'll be happy to respond. I see one new comment. Juliet says, okay, dear, you are welcome. So once I find any jobs, as usual, I can either post it as a reel or I come Facebook Live. So I have Gaga is watching. Thank you, Gaga, for coming. I'll be waiting to be number one. Yes, I know you follow me on Facebook, so yeah, I'm pretty sure the moment I post something, you'll be able to see it. Yeah, but I will also remember you and I'll tag you and say, hey, Juliet, there's work here. So for the welder, are you the one who is going to come as a welder or is for somebody else? To be honest, I think one time I found a welder job actually, but that was like a month ago, so it's probably expired. Um, Sorry, who else? I just want to make sure I don't ignore people. I see Dudu is like happy. Thank you, my dear. And then come family, come. Oh, thank you. You were mobilizing people to come. Husband, okay. I'll keep you in mind once I get some a welder's job. All right, so I'll just hang around for a few minutes and wait for questions. If there's no questions, that means I can go. Okay. And I wanted to let people, I don't do, people have been messaging, people who are messaging me through Messenger, I do not even look anymore because, yeah, I stated my reason. So if people want to chat, I do Facebook Live every time. Hey, Tafazwa, how are you? Yeah, so my guest, she came and she left, so you can actually watch the replay. and listen to her questions she was answering. So she was here for 35 minutes. She was hurrying to go somewhere. So her number is in the comments. Let me see if I can. I'll try to pin her number. So people can do general questions on her WhatsApp. She does not do free consultations, but she has general inquiries WhatsApp, and she put it there. So her name is Dr. Linamba. Let me just try to pin. Um, so you can also message her on WhatsApp. Her name is Dr. Lina, like Lina, and her last name is Mba, like MBA. So yeah, last week I haven't had the chance to really look for jobs. So this week I promise I am going to work on it. If I find any jobs as usual, I will come on Facebook Live, or I can do a reel so that people can apply. But like you had, things are a bit tight here in Canada concerning jobs and migrating. There are still opportunities, but there's kind of a hit, like Dr. Lina was saying. It's not as easy as it was before to come to Canada through work. It's going to be a long process, but you know what? Like what she says, if you are meant, if you are destined for Canada, God will make a way. So don't give up. Okay, and another thing is, if I promised you something when I'm doing my live or through my comments, and if I don't fulfill, please make sure you come back and tell me that I promised to do this, because sometimes I forget. But do not do it in my messenger, because I'm not reading messenger. You have to do it through my posts, because I'm always posting. Like every day I post. I do Facebook Live, usually Monday to Friday. And some weekends when I'm out and about, I do faceless Facebook Live. So that's the chance for people to come and chat and remind me if I forgot to fulfill something I promised. Coming in my inbox is a waste of time. So if people want to interact, I post every day. And the other thing is, if you want to get someone immediate attention within 24 hours, it's better to comment on their posts, especially the latest ones, because guess what? As content creators, when we post something, we are always to check who's commenting, what are they saying, so that we can respond. So that's the best way to catch a person's attention. Even if you do it like 3-4 times, keep doing it until you get their attention, because people, what can I say? People have lives. Facebook is not the only place people hang around, right? So sometimes gotta be patient, remind the person like 10 times, which is not good anyways. But yeah, otherwise, if you come to my inbox, that message is gonna be buried, ignored, and forgotten. So let's always chat through my posts, because I'm here all the time, Facebook live streams and posts. All right. So I don't see any comments or questions. So that means let me just double check here. Oh, I'm gonna have, okay, so this is what happened last time. I wanted to come and talk about how to protect your hard-earned money from what can I say, from the stock and the forex trading people, how to protect yourself. And I didn't manage to fully do that because where I was, it was loud. So tomorrow I'm gonna be back, just giving people heads up on what to look for when it comes to forex or stock trading. Because I was talking to this lady, she says, "Oh, I hear that you can make a lot of money in forex stocks. This guy told me if I give him $50 in 2 days, I'm going to have 950." I was like, no, that's a lie. You see, people are scamming you. There's no one who can predict what a stock is going to look. People can predict and guess, but to expect a stock to come from $50 to 950 in 2 weeks, it doesn't even make sense. So please, guys, I know people are desperate. You see, as a life coach, one of the things I really like is to help people rebuild their life, especially financially, because people don't know how to save. People don't know how to protect their money. People are being scammed left, right, and center because of ignorance. So I will be back actually tomorrow or Wednesday and just give some people some heads up, like this is what to look for when people say you're going to make a lot of money, but they don't tell you you can lose all the money too, right? So when you are doing stock trading, it's not about you making those large returns. There's also that potential of you losing anything. And I want to give you a secret of what people are doing to scam you of your hard-earned money through this stock thing. Like they tell you, oh, this stock is doing very well, and people get excited. They buy that stock, and all of a sudden, the price of that stock shoots up, and people have targets. What people are doing is when they buy a stock at $10, they have a mark, they've got a cap. If my $10 stock reaches $20, I'm going to pull it out, right? So this is another topic I'm going to talk about tomorrow or Wednesday. Don't get scammed of your hard-earned money. Forex, you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. So be careful, be careful. So I'm going to talk about this tomorrow or Wednesday. Anyways, my cue to go. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. If you are watching as a replay, please comment replay so that I can come and acknowledge you. Those who are watching live, I've got Norman. Hello, hey Norman. He says kudos to you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so Norman, I'm gonna be leaving soon. Unless you have a question or a comment, I will stay a little bit longer. But if there's no questions or more comments, that means I will be going in a minute. So I'll just wait 1 minute. There's no other questions, then I'm out of here. Okay, Norman says I'm good. I'm all good, thanks. Okay, did you? Okay, Miriam came late. Okay, no, that's okay. My guest has already left, so you can watch the replay. Then you can hear what we were talking about. It's a good conversation. Please watch it, and please, kindly asking you to share it. I don't know how I can come like live and share a chat with you. Oh, you wanna come live? Okay. First of all, I need to know what you wanna chat about. Then I can bring you online. What topic? Yeah, let me know what you want to chat about, and then I can bring you in. I want to make sure the conversation is within my sphere and comfort zone. Okay. Because so usually I can just add you, but I wanted to know exactly what you want to talk about. Okay, so no man, let me try to add you. Okay, your name is not coming up. Okay. Okay, so Norman, I'm trying to add you, but your name, let me see here. Yeah, when I try to add you, it's not, your name is not coming up. So, Norman. Yeah, the only person is allowing me to bring is Miriam. Okay, let me try again. Okay, so Norman, your name is not coming up. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, on the invitation list, it's not, maybe try requesting. Okay, so you can try requesting because I cannot add you from here. It's not allowing me. So Norman says, I'm a tracker here in Europe, but I'm trying hard to find a job in Canada, but it's dying in vain. Yes, okay. Right now, the job industry in Canada is kind of tight. I'll tell you the on-demand jobs that you get a better chance of applying to. Okay, let me check. Okay, let me find the jobs that are in demand at this moment. Okay, what are the most in-demand jobs in Canada for international workers? So, the most in-demand jobs in Canada for international workers vary depending on the province. However, some of the most in-demand jobs include technology and IT professionals, healthcare professionals, engineers, skilled tradesperson, financial professionals. Yes. So your profession is not in demand, so getting a job is proving to be difficult. Okay. Mm. Okay, so Norman says, I don't know what's really happening. Okay, you are trying to come in, right? And score information, yes. So when I click on the icon for having you join, I'm supposed to write your name and then it pops up and then it says invite. But when I do that, your name is not coming. Yeah, your name is not coming. I think it's because are you a follower? Because other people are showing up, but yours is not. Okay, yeah, I'm not too sure. I think the reason is because are we friends on Facebook? Are you a follower, or maybe that's why it's refusing? Yeah, but like I said, truck driving is not one of those jobs that are in high demand. So getting a job might take a bit of more time. It's a bit hard. Okay. Oh, you're following. Yeah. There's no option to invite you. I'm a follower. Okay. Let me try one more time. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know I can share this broadcast. Let me try to. Oh yeah, it's not inviting the people I wanna. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's not working. Okay, so I'm not sure why it's not working, but did you get my answer about your question? It's so like I said, your job, truck driving jobs, is not on the list of the high demand jobs. That's why you're having trouble. But Norman, if I find any trucking job, I always come and announce it. So I'll keep you in mind. All right, time for me to go. My goal these days is to stay no longer than an hour, and I think I'm reaching my 1 hour. So thank you so much, guys. And if you happen to think of a question after the live, feel free to put the question, and I will respond as soon as I see it. So this week I'm committed to finding more jobs. I'll try to join. Yes, maybe that's what. So Norman says, yeah, I got an answer. Thanks. Next time I'll try to join using a different app. Perfect. All right. Please let's share this this video. My guest, who is an immigration consultant, has shared some good information. So please let's share this. But when it comes to jobs, you can ask me. I'll be happy to respond. Anyways, I wish you the best, Norman, with your job application. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I can say. Like 2 weeks ago, I posted a job about construction work. Oh, okay. Yeah, about construction work. So I'm not sure if it's still available anymore. Yeah, go ahead. Me, I don't mind staying if people are asking questions. So go ahead. What if I want to visit a visa to Canada and I'm in Europe? You will have to go to the. Usually, I don't do this kind of like visitors visa. That's not my area, but I can give you some information. So basically, let me. There's a question like that here. Let me just give me a second. So I'm just gonna share with you the requirements. So first of all, if you are in Europe, are you a citizen there? Like, do you have the right papers? Because what kind of visa you have there will determine if you can apply. Okay, so last time I was checking with some tracking companies there, and they are saying if you have a visitor's visa, you are our first priority. Okay. So what you can do, you can try it, apply for the visa. So this is what they want. Just give me a second here. Yes, so you are going to need an invitation letter from somebody here in Canada, and you need to prove that you are financially stable to do that. So they will need a bank statement, they will need an invitation letter, they need the information where you are going to be staying and how long you are going to be staying. So those are the main things. And then you're gonna need to get your biometrics. So if you're in Europe, it depends with your status there. If you are a permanent resident or a citizen there, it might be easier for you actually. So if you don't have the right papers, let's say you are on a work permit. So I'm not sure if Canada will allow you to apply for a visa while you are still in another country. But if you're a citizen, a resident, yes, you can do the application. Mm, yeah, I'm living. Oh, where is that? Lithuania, sorry. I have a temporary resident permit. Okay. Let me check here. Oh, sorry, my computer is freezing. I'm not too sure. I think for that question, let me refer you to Dr. Linamba. He has, there is, okay, let me put her name here. So my guest is the one who is well versed with those kind of questions or close to Norway. Okay. So you need to ask the lady who was here. She's the one who is the immigration consultant. She will be able to advise you better because I'm not too sure. That's not my kind of area of expertise. I was trying to Google. I was trying to look for it, but no, I can't get it. So your two options, you can ask. So in the comments, I'll try to pin her phone number. Her name is Dr. Lina Mba, so she's the immigration consultant. She's the best person to answer that question. You will find she put her general inquiry WhatsApp number on in the comments, so you can find out from her. Or you can just Google and say, is it possible to get a visitor's visa to Canada while I'm here? You should be able to help you. My computer is frozen, so I cannot check that for you. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, so this is my cue to go. If you have any further questions, make sure you put in the comments and I'll respond later. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you for coming, engaging, sharing, and commenting. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, so I'll just stay for a little bit longer, a minute, and then. You can say Lutuvas. Oh my God, these names are hard. So, why are you wanting to move? Like, you don't like it there? Okay, perfect. All right, take care. I wish you all the best, Norman, with your job search to Canada, and hopefully God will open the door for you. So have a good night, guys. Bye.